大家好，我是侯老师。中文听说读写第7课学中文。This is our second explanation video of Lesson 7, Dialogue 1. How did you do on the exam? This dialogue starts with Wang Peng asking, 李友，你上个星期考试考得怎么样？李友 answers, 因为你帮我复习，所以考得不错，但是我写中国字写得太慢了。In this video, we are going to learn these two sentences. Now let's look at today's first sentence. 因为你帮我复习，所以考得不错。We are going to talk about 5 language points. We have 3 words here. 复习 to review, 帮 to help, 不错 not bad. And we have 1 grammar point, descriptive complement. We'll also learn the usage of because and so. Our first word here is 复习. 复 means to repeat. 习 means to study, to practice. So 复习 means to review. 习 is an expansion word for today. So let's give more words with 习. 预习. 预 means beforehand, in advance. 习 means to study, to practice. Can you guess the meaning of 预习? Good job. It means to preview. Here's another example, 学习. 学 means to study, to learn. 习 also means to study, to practice. When you want to express to learn or to study, you need to say 学习 or 学. We can't use 习 itself to express to learn or to study. One more example of 习. 练习. 练 means to practice, to exercise. 习 means to study, to practice. So 练习 means to exercise, to practice. Xi is a Chinese last name as well. The present president of People's Republic of China is called Xi Jinping. His last name is Xi. Our next word here is 不错. 错 means wrong, mistake. 不 is a negative prefix, which means not, no. So 不错 means pretty well, right, or not bad. One thing you need to know here is when 不 is used before the fourth tone word, it should be pronounced as 不. Here are some examples. 不用不是不痛 Next, let's look at the word 帮. 帮 is a very useful word, and it has many meanings. 帮 here is a verb which means help. Now let's look at 2 sentence structures of 帮. The first one is A plus 帮plus B. It means A helps B. Please pay attention that Chinese verbs only have 1 form. In Chinese, we use context and adverbs to show tenses. When there is no context or adverbs, I will use simple present tense to translate. So A 帮 B means A helps B. Here are some examples. 他帮了我. Le indicates the completion of the verb, so 他帮了我 means he helped me. 他在帮我. 在 indicates actions in progress, so 他在帮我 means he is helping me. Next one, 他会帮我. 会 shows the action is about to happen, so 他会帮我 means he will help me. Now let's look at the second structure of 帮. A plus 帮 plus B plus verbal phrase. It means A helps B do something. Our first example, 他帮我复习。He helps me review. 他帮我预习。He helps me preview. 他帮我练习。He helps me practice. Now let's take a look at the descriptive complement structure. Verb plus object plus verb plus 的 plus 很真非常 plus adjective. So in this sentence, we repeat the verb. And here we have 考得不错. According to the context, 考试 is omitted. It should be 考试考得不错. You can also say 考试考得很好. 考试考得非常好. Now let's review the usage of 因为 and 所以. 因为 means because. 所以 means so. It's pretty much just like English because and so. Only one thing you need to pay attention to is that in English, you can't use because and so in one sentence, while in Chinese, we can use 因为所以 in one sentence. This sentence you can also say in the following two ways, which are similar to English. 因为你帮我复习，考得不错。你帮我复习，所以考得不错。The best way is use 因为所以 together in one sentence. Now let's try to translate this sentence into English. 因为 because. 你 you. 帮 help. 我 I or me. 复习 review. 所以 so. 考 take the test. 的 particle for grammar purpose, no meaning. 不错 not bad. Pretty well, pretty good. So the English meaning is because you helped me review, I did pretty well. Now let's move on to our next sentence. We have 4 language points here. We are going to talk about 3 words, 但是, 写, 字, and 1 sentence structure, to or very. There are 2 words for but in Chinese, 但是 and 可是. Most of the cases, they can be used interchangeably, but 但是 is stronger and sounds slightly formal. This sentence, you can change it to 可是我写中国字写得太慢了. Our next word is 写. 写 means to write. Next word is 字. 字 means Chinese characters. Now let's look at the very useful structure. 太 plus adjective plus le. Be careful that this structure can be used to express both compliments and complaints. Here in this sentence, 但是我写中国字写得太慢了. It is a complaint. Liu complains that she is too slow at writing Chinese characters. Let's look at more examples as compliments. 太多了，太快了。太多了 means too much. 太快了 means too fast. Here are some examples as compliments. 太好了，太帅了，太美了。太好了 means very good. 太帅了 means very handsome. 太美了 means very pretty. Now let's look at the English meaning of this sentence. 但是 but 我 I 写 to write 中国字 Chinese characters 的 grammar particle, no meaning. 太慢了 too slow. So what's the translation? The translation is, but I am too slow at writing the Chinese characters. That's all for today. 谢谢，再见。